My name is Mike. I just want to welcome you to my channel. Today we're going to be cooking some New York strips on the Pit Boss pellet grill. So I just bought this pellet grill and man, I got a passion for cooking. I'm not good at it, but I'm getting ready to get good at it because you guys are going to leave me a bunch of comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong and help me out. So let's do this together. So basically, one of these steaks is going to be cooked well done because my wife, if there's anything red in her steak, she ain't eat it. So this will be cooked about 160. This will be cooked about, mine will be cooked about 120, 125 possibly. We'll see how it goes. What we'll do is we'll throw these steaks on the grill. I'll put 2 probes in them to monitor the internal temperature, which is all monitored on an app. So hey guys, this is that app. Pit Boss actually has it's called Smoke It. I'm on Apple iOS. It's called Smoke It. So you actually you can program your grill controls right here in the app. So right now I have it on, as you can see, that's a S, not a 5, which keeps the grill at 180 degrees, as you can see, is the current temperature. And right there at the towards the middle, you see where it says probe 1. So basically what I'll do is I'll hit that. I'll actually have 2 probes in there in a minute once I put my steaks in there. That way I can monitor the internal temperature of both of them. And then you can control the temperature from here. It shows you when that auger is actually feeding. Shows you the fan on. It's a pretty cool app, man. I tell you, this pellet grill life is something else. I love it. So I'll bring my temperature up to about 110. I'll bring her temperature up to about 130. And it works out pretty good because one side of my pellet grill where the stack is, it actually cooks a lot hotter on that side. So it works out pretty good. I'll put her steak on that side, obviously, and they'll come up together in temperature, and it works out pretty good from what I noticed so far. Once we get up to temperature, I'll take them off, let them sit for a minute, and I'll crank my grill up to 500 degrees. And this grill happens to have, this is the only one that I've noticed, and this is why the main reason I bought this, because I was trying to get rid of my gas propane grill. But I was like, man, a pellet grill, you can't sear with a pellet grill. It's, it's low and slow or whatever. Most of them I've seen get up to 400 degrees. I mean, you still can't sear with that. So, but this grill actually has a sear plate in the middle. So it has this lever you pull, and it moves the slots over, and the firebox is right in the middle of these slots, which creates flames that come up through the slots, actually onto the cooking surface, and let you sear your steak. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I can convince one of you guys to buy one of these instead of that big name brand with it starts with a T. Nothing against them, but why spend the extra money when you can get extra features with the same type of grill? I don't know. Anyway, I season these steaks with I use olive oil as a binder. I just use some coarse kosher salt, and then I top them off with some Meat Church Holy Cow. If you guys haven't tried this on your steaks or beef, I can't speak for anything else because that's all I've tried it on was steaks. Man, this is some good stuff. Definitely is not a sponsor. As you can see, this is my first video. I don't have no sponsors. I don't even think I have any subs at this point. Maybe you'll be my first. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take you outside, take you off the tripod, take you outside, and just give you a walk around on this grill, see what you think about it, and let it get up to temperature, then we'll put these steaks on. So basically what I was saying there, this little center feature, I don't know if you can see that, let's see. So you can see that fire, that's when we'll sear them at the end. Pull this little lever right here, it opens right on up. Crank that bad boy up to about 500 degrees, and we'll sear these things. But yeah, let's throw them on there, throw some probes in them, and let them ride. So this will be my wife's steak on this side, so it cooks a lot faster on that side. This will be mine on this side. Pretty awesome grill, man, I tell you. So there we go. Got a probe in the inside of each one so I can monitor the temperature on my app. And it also shows it right here on the grill. I'll show you in a second. Let's close this thing on up. You know what they say, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Alright guys, so these are where the probes come out of the grill, right here on the side, which is pretty sweet. So you got these 4 spots right here. So this is the one that goes across to the other side. This is my wife's steak. So I'll put that one on the first one. Boom. Shows you right there. Inside of her steak right now is 67 degrees, 68. And then, of course, I'll plug mine into the second one. And mine is, and I can monitor it all right here on my phone. So we'll keep it, I'll keep it at 180 degrees until the internal temperature of hers gets about 130, and mine will be about 108, 110, something like that. But all right, I'll be back. See how they look. All right, guys. So they've been on there about 40 minutes now. So you can see how that right side of the cooker, which is on the left side, it cooks a lot faster than the right side, which works out perfect for our steaks the way we like them. So hers is almost, she's got about 13 more degrees to go, and I got about 5 more degrees. I'll pull mine off. So it should be done about the same time. Nothing fancy. If you're looking, that means you ain't cooking. So let's close this lid. I think now would be a good time to talk about this hopper situation here. So, if you noticed, my grate is in. I don't know if you can tell. You see how it's creating like a, in the middle right there, it's like a valley. So pretty much what happens is the auger feeds this way, and it pulls the pellets down from that edge. There's been a lot of people that had issues that creating such a void. It actually gets to the point to where it creates like a hollow spot underneath, and the auger feeds with no pellets, which messes up your cooks. So I mean, there's really no way, unless you get a stick or something in there and try to flatten it out. So this is what I did. I removed all the screws, put the screws back in the holes with nuts on them, so I can just take it off. That way I can keep this thing flattened out so my auger don't get all jacked up. And I just put it right back. Keep it on there for safety issues. You don't want your kids sticking their hands in there. But she's smoking. So the wife's temp is about 137. So I'll go ahead and remove that probe. Put her steak on the old plate. Take the probe out. Yeah. Let this thing heat up and we'll sear these bad boys. Take these in the house. It's about 40 degrees outside. About 470 degrees. And everyone's ready to eat, so let's go ahead and sear these things. I'm gonna do one at a time. I'll do my wife's first. So 2.5 minutes. Gonna rotate it. More minutes. About 45 more seconds on my steak, and it should be done. See what the internal temperature is. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's cut into it and see what she look like. Let's go right down the middle. Oh yeah. That's perfect. It's not moving and it's not black. That's what she looks like.
Dad, can I have a bite?
Yeah. Good, looking good.